Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Paula and I live a keto lifestyle. It is Thursday morning. It is early and I have my little grandson here today with me. He's gonna be with me all day today. Yesterday, I had all 4 of my grandsons all day yesterday. Down in our basement, we have a family room area. And over the 8 years of having grandkids, I have a lot of toys and they're all in the basement. And when they come over, we go down there and play. A tent down there that they can play in, all kinds of toys. We played in the tent. They like to play this game like one of them is a wild animal and we are all in the tent and we have these little white pom-pom balls. I have a whole box of them and we use them as snowballs. We have snowball fights with them. We will hide in the tent, all of us, and one of them will be a wild animal and walk outside of the tent and scratch on it and make like wild animal noises, and we're acting like we're afraid in the tent, and then they pop in the tent and we throw all the snowballs at them. They will play that for hours. They just want to keep playing it over and over and over. So sitting on the hard basement floor in a tent, I will tell you, 2 years ago, I would not have been able to do that. I had so many issues with my joints and I had low energy, and because of this very nutritious diet that I am now on, lifestyle, I can do all of that. I played on the basement floor, a cement hard basement floor with them for hours, and I would not have been able to do that 2 years ago. And my husband can attest to that for me. I could barely get up off the floor if I sat down and played board games with them when I was on a standard American diet. So just wanted to say that, because if that is something that you're wanting in life, are you wanting to have more energy? Are you wanting your joints to feel better? Are you wanting to get rid of inflammation? This way of eating, hands down, I've tried all different kinds of diets. I tried the vegan diet, and I did a very clean vegan diet. I tried gluten-free. I tried Weight Watchers. I tried Mediterranean diet. All of those diets, I was still eating a lot of starches. I was eating rice, which I thought rice was healthy. It's funny, my brother the other day, if you're watching this, Donald, we were talking about how what this has done to my body, and he was asking me different questions about it, and he said, "You can't eat rice?" And I said, "No, rice is a grain." A lot of people think chicken and broccoli and brown rice. That was like one of my go-to meals when I was eating what I thought was very healthy. But those grains, I just could not take the grains. It caused a lot of inflammation in my body. So I tried all those diets. Nothing has taken care of the inflammation in my body. My migraine headaches, you guys that follow me on this channel know that I was traumatized. I was traumatized by these very painful, debilitating migraines, and I don't have them anymore. So this diet, this way of eating, this lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, I like to call it a lifestyle now, but this way of eating has taken care of all of those things. So I can chase around 4 boys all day and have energy to play with them and be able to sit with them on a cold cement. We have a rug on the floor, but still it's a cement basement floor. And I was able to do that. And I just was thinking about that last night after they left. I couldn't do that 2 years ago. My grandkids are very interactive with us. They like to play with us. They don't like to just go off and play on their own. They want us playing with them. And I'm just so thankful that I am able to keep up with them. And I am feeling tired. I'm in my 50s. It's normal, but just not like I would have felt. So today I'm having coffee, and this is black coffee. I'm actually on my 2nd cup of coffee this morning already, because I have to chase after this little one all day today. And I'll be back to see you when I have my first meal. Came down to the basement to do a little cleanup, and I wanted to show you this mess. So this is the mess, and I did clean up some last night, and we had a lot of fun with that tent last night. You can see the white pom-poms. Those are the snowballs. These on Amazon, and I have a big box of these, and we have so much fun chucking these at each other and playing snowball fights. So if you're looking for something fun to do with your grandkids, even in the wintertime, summertime, no matter what time of year. They love snowball fights. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and clean up these toys and reset for the next time. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of toys. I'm gonna go get the baby down for a nap, and I'll see you when I have my first meal. Not having breakfast today. I am in the mood for a big burger. So I just took some hamburger meat out of the refrigerator. I highly recommend having thawed meat in the refrigerator at all times, especially burger. It is great to grab and make for a quick meal. And so I am just frying up a burger right now. And I have this bread cheese that I got from Aldi. And it's like browned like this. Pretty sure it's like halloumi cheese. I don't have my glasses on. But you can grill this on the grill. You can microwave this. You can put this in the air fryer. I'm gonna cut some strips of this and put it in the skillet with my burger after I flip it and melt them through. Instead of putting cheese on my burger today, I'm just gonna be having some of this alongside of it. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Hey, grandbaby woke up and I have him right here on my hip. So I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. I just put my burger over and I sprinkled some farm dust seasoning. We got this from an Amish market. It's salt and a bunch of other seasonings. And I have these halloumi strips that I cut up, and I'm just gonna lay them right in the skillet and let them get all melted down. And I'll flip them around a couple of times. And then when it's all done, I will show you what it looks like. So I kind of feel like I'm having a burger and fries today. I have my burger patty and I have my cheese fries here that I cut into little strips, and they look really good. I have some pickles here. These are the Grillo's pickles. And so I'm gonna go ahead and go eat, give my little guy some lunch here, and I'll see you in just a little bit. So I'm getting ready to make some ice cream, and you are probably wondering why I have my KitchenAid mixer out instead of my Cuisinart ice cream maker. So I love my Cuisinart ice cream maker, but I left it up at the lake. I take it back and forth with me usually, and last time we were up there, I forgot to bring it back home. So during Prime Days, I was on Amazon, seen that KitchenAid has an ice cream bowl. So I'm gonna use it today for the first time. It's in the freezer still because I want it to be really cold. I'm getting ready to mix my ice cream mixture up, and I'm gonna try making coffee flavored ice cream today. I've never made coffee flavored ice cream before, so I'm not even sure about my measurements. I'm gonna just test this one. I have some espresso instant coffee here, and it was really inexpensive. This was like $4. And so I am gonna go ahead and make my mixture for ice cream, and I'm just gonna add the instant coffee. Now I am going to pour in about 1.5 cup of macadamia milk. My recipe in my cookbook and on my website says almond milk, but since then I have started using macadamia milk. It's still a nut milk. You can still use almond milk. I'm just using macadamia milk now because it has less oxalates. I'm trying to stay away from oxalates. You can still, by all means, use almond milk, okay? And I'm gonna put in 1.5 cups of heavy cream. So it's 3 cups total. Okay, and then I'm going to put in what I feel is the perfect ingredient, the perfect sweetener for ice cream. I'm going to take this ice cream and freeze it after I make it, and the allulose keeps the ice cream from getting rock hard. If you use monk fruit or stevia or anything like that, your ice cream is going to get so rock hard that you're not going to be able to scoop it when you take it out of the freezer. You are going to have to let it sit out on the counter. But this allulose sweetener really, really makes a difference in the scoopability. I guess that's a word. If not, I just made it up, of the ice cream. So I'm going to be putting in 3/4 cup of allulose. It's just a measurement that I tend to like, 3/4 of a cup. I don't like my ice cream to be super sweet, and I do want it to have some sweetness. So 3/4 of a cup really works for me. You can add more by all means, but I would suggest starting with the 3/4 cup and then go up from there. Okay. Now I'm going to add some vanilla extract. I'm doing this with one hand because my little grandson's on the floor and I didn't want to set up my tripod because I don't want him to knock it over. So there's your vanilla extract. That's the vanilla extract. You could add strawberries to this. You could add pecans to this. You could add chocolate chips to this. Whatever you want to this, okay? Or you can just eat it just like this. But today I'm going to be putting in, I'm not even sure. I think I'm going to go with my gut. My gut is telling me 2 tablespoons. It might be too much and it might not be enough, but I don't know. So the reason why I'm using instant coffee is because instant coffee dissolves in liquid. If I was to take coffee grounds and put it in here, the grounds are not going to dissolve. You could also do flavored like extracts. I know they do have a coffee flavoring that you could add to this if you don't want to do real coffee. And I am going to give this a little taste test. So I'm going to take a spoon and I'm just going to try a little bite of this and see how it tastes. Oh my goodness, that is delicious. Okay, I'm going to stop at that. It's pretty strong, but I have discovered that when you freeze things, the flavor is not as strong. So that's why I wanted to go a little heavy on the coffee. All right, I'm going to get my little ice cream maker out here and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is my ice cream bowl. Check it out. I just got it out of the freezer. You have to keep these in the freezer. They have to be frozen. This one says for at least 16 hours. And so it is pretty cold. And you can see the inside looks pretty much like the bucket or whatever it's called on the Cuisinart ice cream maker. So this is the paddle. I'm not sure if it just sits on there, so I'll be right back. Okay, so you put the paddle down inside here. This is an attachment. This just kind of clips up here on the mixer. Came with the ice cream maker. And it is recommended that you gotta line this up. It is recommended that you start this out on the lowest setting, which is a 1, before you pour in your liquid. Because if you pour this in before you start mixing it, the ice cream is going to stick to the sides and it is not going to work out well. So you want it to be going like that. And I'm going to take my mixture here and start pouring it in. Okay. Okay, baby. I'm almost done. Yeah, me mom. Okay, so I'm going to let this go for, I don't know how long. I'm going to time it, and I'll be back when we have ice cream. It's been 12 minutes, and look at that. It is already stiffening up. I'm going to leave it for longer because I like it to be a little bit more firmer than that. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, it has been 20 minutes. So I am going to get this scooped out into a bowl and get it in the freezer. And I also will do a little taste test for you. Okay, so I'm going to try some of this. I put most of this ice cream into a glass container. I have found that glass containers work best with like a airtight seal. And I just put it in the freezer. And later on, we can scoop out some ice cream. But I have some right here. It's already starting to melt. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Look at that. It's really kind of soft serve right now. If you like it soft serve, the texture kind of reminds me of a Wendy's Frosty, maybe a little bit firmer than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Oh my goodness. That is really good. Really good. I got ice cream on my finger. That is great. I really like the coffee flavor. Wow, I really like it. It's really good. I think I'll finish this. You come in like a stampede. I don't want you to have any coffee ice cream. Maybe I'll give you some of your yogurt. His mama brought him some Greek yogurt so he can have that. This is so good. I highly recommend, if you're a coffee drinker, to try it. I think that you will like it. The instant coffee is key because it dissolves in the ice cream. It's so good. It's pretty strong. The flavor's pretty strong with the coffee. So if you don't like a really strong flavor, I would say try a tablespoon instead of 2. But I just love coffee and I like strong coffee, so I went with 2. So, and I really like it. Really good. Little KitchenAid bowl worked pretty good. I'm gonna get it washed and back in the freezer for my next batch. I'll see you soon. So it is 2:30 and I was just getting ready to come into the kitchen and scrounge around for a little snack, and lo and behold, I got a delivery, and I'm gonna show you what I got. So, I have a box here with, do it this way, some Carnivore crisps. Full disclosure, I am a Carnivore crisps affiliate partner. Every single month, the Carnivore crisp company very generously sends me a big box of Carnivore crisps for free. I do get to pick out what I like, and they are an awesome company to be an affiliate with. And I do have a discount code. I'll put it right here on the screen. Just go to Carnivore Crisps website, place an order. But I did not get these for free. I paid for these myself. And I ordered my favorite go-to, and that is the chicken breast. I love the chicken breast chips. They are crunchy. Here's one right here. I just pulled out of this bag. They're made with just chicken breast and Redmond's real salt. They're really mild tasting, which makes them great for using as a dip. I take a bag of these when I go to the restaurant, like a Mexican restaurant, and I know there's gonna be chips and salsa. I take a bag of these to dip in my salsa. I also, yesterday, I made nachos. I took some of these, put them on a plate, put my taco meat on top, put some cheese on top of that, put it in the air fryer for a couple of minutes. They don't come out very well in the microwave. I tried that, and these come out kind of rubbery after you microwave them. It's best to melt the cheese either in an air fryer or in an oven. And then I just put my nacho toppings on top of that, and I enjoy nachos. To tell you, I do get some free from the company every month. They send me a wonderful box, and I look forward to it coming every month, but I do order extra. They are pretty pricey. I'm not gonna sit here and say that they are not. This is meat that has been sliced very thinly and dehydrated. This is not a $5 bag of tortilla chips. This is a bag of meat that has to go through a process that, you know, takes some time to dehydrate, and it is a smaller company. Carnivore Crisp is a smaller company. Carnivore Crisp did not ask me to do this video today. From time to time, they will ask me if I will throw one of their products in a video, and I do that for them. But today, I just wanted to show you this because it came in the mail. I just think they're a great snack. You don't have to feel pressured to buy them. No, you do not need Carnivore Crisp to be successful on a keto diet, but I enjoy them. When I make a purchase, I use the same link that you all use, and I get the same discount that you guys get. They're a great product. They are a great company to work with. And so I appreciate you, Carnivore Crisps. Just wanted to give you a shout out. So I will see you at dinner time. So it is 5:30 and we are headed to go out to eat tonight. We're picking up Ed's mom, and then we're heading to a little restaurant called TV Deli Diner. Call it TV Diner. And I'm not sure when I'm going to get there because I have not been there in a really long time. So I'm going to look at the menu and try to decide what I'm going to get. And I will show you a little clip of what I'm having. And then I'll see you after that. So we'll be back. Okay, so we are back from the restaurant, and I'm going to tell you what we had at the restaurant in just a minute. But I am getting ready to have some ice cream. This is the ice cream that I made earlier today, and this is what it looks like. This has been in the freezer all day today, and look at that. Just like regular ice cream. Oops. I think I'll have just a little bit more. And look at that. It looks delicious. Coffee ice cream. Okay, so dinner was delicious. It was loud in the restaurant. We were right in the middle of the restaurant in a table, like right in the center of the restaurant. And there was just, it's a diner, so there was just a lot of conversation going on around us. It was pretty loud in there. So I didn't want a video in there in the middle of the restaurant with all that going on. So I took a couple of pictures of my dinner. I had a salad with ranch dressing. It was really good and fresh. And then I had the ribeye, which I was pleasantly surprised with some of their menu choices. We have not been there in a long time. Since I don't think we've been there since I started doing keto. So it's been at least a couple of years. We used to go there all the time. They are known for their lobster bisque soup and their mac and cheese and all of these different kinds of like they have a lot of carby meals, and we just haven't been there in a long time. So I was pleasantly surprised with their menu items. They had loaded cauliflower. You can see it right here on my plate with my ribeye. The ribeye was nice and big, and the cauliflower like took up half of the plate and had sour cream and bacon and cheese and chives or green onions all over it. It was so good, and I was pleasantly surprised. I definitely will be going back. The dinner for the ribeye was only $16.99. I was really surprised at that because a lot of the steakhouses that you go to, the ribeye dinners are like over 20 bucks. So it was a nice price, and the food was really good. My steak was cooked really well. It was just a great dinner. So I'm getting ready to have some ice cream. Ed is dropped me off here at the house because I have to do a coaching call in just a few minutes, and he is taking his mom home and dropping her off. So I decided to get a couple of scoops of this coffee flavored ice cream and try it. It's a better texture when I let it freeze in the freezer for a little bit. It's really good. I really love coffee ice cream. I feel like I'm drinking like a frappe, like a coffee frappe that you would get like from Starbucks or Tim Hortons or somewhere. It tastes like I'm cheating. It does not taste like something that I should be able to eat on this keto diet. That is delicious. So I am going to go ahead and get off of here. I have a coaching call. I still have some one-on-one coaching spots available. I can put the link down below. It's over on my website, lowcarbrevelation.com. You just go on the main page of my website, and there will be some different things that I offer, and you can see the one-on-one coaching. And I have some spots still available, and coaching is going well. So I'm gonna go finish my ice cream, and I will see you really soon. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you. Have a great day, and God bless.